Hi, this is Doug and Cindy. Welcome to Help Me Help Mama 5cast, and today we're going to be talking about power of attorney versus guardianship. We get a lot of questions about these, and going to cover just a few topics. And I've got a quote for you. I thought this was interesting. And give me couple of definitions real quick. A guardian is you would be petitioning the court to be guardian of maybe a parent or a spouse, and the ward is the person you're trying to be guardian of. So, and this is from it was Senator Claude Pepper, and then he was representative down in Florida. He said the typical ward has fewer rights than the typical convicted felon. That's pretty tough language, isn't it? By appointing a guardian, the court entrusts to someone else the power to choose where they will live, what medical treatment they will get, and in rare cases, where they will die. It is, in one short sentence, the most punitive civil penalty that can be levied against an American citizen. And this was a quote from Representative Claude Pepper. So, yeah, wow, guardianship's a big deal. It really is. A guardianship is where you petition the court to have your loved one declared incompetent, and
you're taking away all of their rights.
Taking away all of their rights. So it's a big deal. It's a big emotional deal, and the point is, if you do proper planning, a lot of times you can avoid all of this mess. You can avoid the guardianship and not have to go through that.
So a power of attorney is like a permission slip to act on someone else's behalf. You sign the power of attorney giving your agent the authority that you want them to have. Everything that's listed in the power of attorney. If you don't do that in time and you don't have you're not capable, don't have the capacity to sign this, then someone would pursue a guardianship. Now, there are a couple of different types of powers of attorney. One is limited. It's for a very specific purpose.
For example, a lot of times you see people in service or going overseas, and they give their spouse a limited power of attorney to sign papers to sell the house. That might be a limited power of attorney. There's a springing power of attorney. Springing power of attorney doesn't take effect until sometime down the road, like if a triggering event happens, a loved one becomes incapacitated and you get 2 doctor's letters, for example. Immediate power of attorney takes over immediately. Durable power of attorney is in effect even if a loved one is incapacitated. A lot of different types, and you just have to check with your attorney. Keywords there: check with your attorney. This shouldn't be a do-it-yourself at home project. This is an important thing, in our experience, this is one of the most important documents that you could have, a properly prepared power of attorney. There's also, in our state, there's a body of law on property or financial matters, property financial powers of attorney, or durable, and then there's also a separate body of law on healthcare powers of attorney. The property or financial powers of attorney would go to banks, brokers, insurance companies, anybody you're dealing with mom or dad's money. Healthcare power of attorney, hospitals, doctors, nursing homes, medical clinics, anybody that you're dealing with healthcare matters. They're both very important because if you don't have them, what happens? Good question. We see that just about every week, where someone comes in, wishes they would have had them, don't have them, and if your loved one is incapacitated, they can't sign, so they have to be competent. And if you haven't signed it and it's too late, a lot of times a guardianship may be required, which we were talking about at the beginning, where you go to court, petition the court to be appointed as your loved one's guardian. Power of attorney is just a private document that you can handle yourself. So in rare cases, even if you got a power of attorney, you still have to have a guardianship, but normally if a good power of attorney will nip the need for a guardianship in the bud. So check with your attorney. Very important thing to do. One of the most important legal documents you can have. And there's others, of course, that are very important, but check with your elder law or estate planning attorney and get this done. Thanks for watching today. Hope you got something out of this video. We will see you again in the next video.